Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of the Thrift Store Prepper, and going to be a little short and sweet one today. Some of you may or may not know. Yesterday, I was out at the soccer game, Toronto FC against Ottawa Fury, where Toronto FC did advance to the final of the Canadian Championship, where they will face arch rivals, the Montreal Impact. So fun times ahead and a Canadian Championship final to look forward to. But that's not what this video is about. And while I was at the game, I just tried a little experiment with a live feed where I hosted a live feed where I wasn't here and put the I cast some of my older videos to the TV and then set up the camera and let you guys in the Thrift fam get to hang out with each other and have my older videos as background entertainment for you. So I don't know if or not that would be something we will see again. It's just a little experiment and I wanted to try, see if it would work. But anyway, on my way to the stadium last night, I do have to pass by the No Frills and the Dollarama. Now, although I didn't go into the Dollarama, I do still have the $20 voucher, courtesy of Lucky Mobile, which I topped the thrift phone up. So I've got that to spend. So maybe I'll do that next week. But I did take the good old Scavolini. You may remember this from such videos as the Dollarama bug out bag build, which was the bag I was using in the first place, which was a little bag that was handed down to me as a freebie, part of a promotional thing. But I switched it up for the Oakley bag that I found trasher hunting on the street. But anyway, I took the little Scavolini yesterday. Reason being, I had in my mind things. There was a few things that I did pick up in the recent $30 No Thrills haul, and you know that a lot of that was ramen noodles. Yeah, we picked up 100 ramen noodles for $10, although I did lose one on the way home, so it's only 99 shrimp ramen. So I was actually thinking I could have done a 99 shrimp ramen loaded on the streetcar bus, but I didn't really have much more lyrics, and that was pretty shit, and ignore that. But anyway, I took the Scavolini, and I grabbed a couple of other things that were cheap, and not only were the ramen cheap, these bad boys, the trail mix, so I figured, you know what, grab another 2 of these while they're only $8, and that's another 2 kilograms, so that takes me up to 4 kilograms of trail mix. And we did have a little look at the nutritional value last time, what you get per serving. So this is a kilogram, so there's like 20 servings in there, so you would 100 and there's 160 grams of protein in there, I believe. So yeah, lots of good stuff in the trail mix, and I do have a little container that is going to be for kind of nuts and berries, and I'm going to try and start putting some more trail mix in. I have explained my endeavors with the early experiments. Like I used to put the trail mix quite a lot into the pantry, the little $2 packets from the Dollarama, but they were things that I ended up eating more than I was saving, and sometimes these bigger bags I'm a little less likely to open, although if I do, I will eat the entire bag in one serving, which is very decadent. But anyway, trail mix, very good item, very good way to get not only your amino acids and proteins, and also the added candy will give you some calcium, believe it or not. So good stuff, and I'm pretty sure you don't need any clues as to what the other items were. They were ramen noodles, people. Ramen. We got another 24 ramen, and everything fit very nicely and snug in this little Scavolini. So and here's the receipt. It comes to $20.41. So 2 kilograms of trail mix and 5 pounds of ramen. So 24 ramen added to the pile. So this takes me up this week. I've got I've bought over 120. No, it is 120. I bought 5. What would be the 5 vendor cases, which contain 24 packs of ramen, minus the one that I lost on the way home. So that is 120 ramen this week to add already to the box of Mr. Noodles I picked up the other week at the post office, and already with the 100 or so that I've been saving along the months and months I've been putting into the pantry. So they've all been downsized into the trail mix bags that I used to eat so many of. So not only were the trail mix and the nuts and berries that were contained in those bags beneficial to me, the bags themselves were beneficial, because that's what I used to downsize and store my ramen noodles. We crush them up and we can get 3 packets of ramen into one of the trail mix bags. I might even put the link in this video. So what have we got there? That's 15, 16. So ramen people, you know how much we love it. So this taking my ramen stash to probably around 250. I think I got about 250 ramen noodles altogether. So as I said, that little bundle there cost me $20. Fit nicely in the Scavallini. And lucky enough, the local bar that we go to before and after the games are happy to let me leave my bag there in their back room, so I didn't have to lug it to the stadium with me, and managed to bring it back. So that was a little bit of a multitasking in utilizing the fact that I passed the no-frills on my way to the stadium to pick up a few more essential items to the prepping pantry. And the little thing I have noticed that the prepping videos don't seem to be getting the views. Maybe you all don't like those so much. Maybe the more deeper truth bombs and other content is a little bit more interesting. So I don't know, but I do try to keep it varied on this channel. You do get a lot of content, and I do try to provide a lot more content than some other channels. I give you some truth bombs, we give you the prepping tips, we give you ramen recipes, MRE reviews, live feeds, quiz shows, call-ins. The Thrift Store Prepper has it all. Well, not all, but it has certainly a lot of stuff to keep you entertained. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these videos are interesting to some are interesting to all, but you can pick and choose what you wish to look at. And as I said, if you're into the pantry and the prepping stuff, then I do try to bring at least one prepping video or a top-up video a week, just to see how the pantry is going. And why don't we go and have a little look at it while we are here? So I am doing a little bit of preparing. So that's the tub. Let's put this up here. So as you can see, we've got 2 in there already. I could probably get more. So let's go grab them. So there you go. There's 4 kilos, and you may remember these things from the other day as well. The sour paws mix. So we've got 3 of those in there. We put the lids. You can see I've got an MRE in there and 4 MREs in here. And that's a little bit of a random box, and the Ritz, random ramen and some Ritz. So that's something that we are going to work on, maybe adding up. Down here you can see that I have, that's my mashed potatoes, the Betty Crockers. So I kind of moved some stuff around a little bit. And we're going to work on filling that up in the future. We're going to add some more of the Betty Crocker instant mashed potatoes. Here are kind of my chipped dried veggies. We got the snap peas, the plantains, the mixed veggie chips in there. Tea and biscuits, jams and spreads, so peanut butter and jelly in there. This one is oatmeal, powdered milk. We've got 10 liters of powdered milk in there, 4 packets of European style granola, and I think 3 kilos of instant oats, like the minute oats that don't take so much milk or liquid to hydrate. And in this one, this is the ramen stash, and I'm not going to take everything off, but this is mostly ramen, and that's the trail mix bags you can see there that I recycled and repackaged my ramen in. And at the bottom, I think we've got 18 cans of, you know, mixed beans, that kind of stuff, lentils, protein, nutrient dense items and calorie dense items. You can see here we've got chunky soups, We've got chickpeas and beans, and at the very, very bottom, potatoes. Over here, this was the container that started it all off. That was going to be the thing that I was just going to fill up to maybe get a month's worth of food, but that's pretty much all canned items in there. There's 20 cans in each of these, so there's 60 cans in there, and on top I've got my luncheon meat, I've got my ham, I've got 20 cans of Vienna sausage. In here I've got these little tins of chicken, like kind of the tuna can styles. I'm going to get some more of these little salsa cans because they're pretty handy. There's some salsa and green salsa verde there. And I got, what, 6 cans of corned beef and the sardines that I bought just to show you how sensy they are and how cheap they are for $1.50. And as I said, if I ate sardines, there'd be a lot more of these in the pantry. But probably what I'm going to do is fill up that next visit to the No Frills with some of those little, these are only 99 cents, and they just add like some flavorings and some small amount of vitamins, so you can chuck those in with a ramen. And most of this is beans and boyardees. So there is 5 cans of peaches in there, 2 full cases of MREs. This MRE box actually is now a ramen box, so I've got 5 full cases of ramen in there, 24 cases, 24 in each. There's over 100 ramen there, 24 MREs plus the 5 that I have here that are for future reviewing purposes. Actually, bear with me 1 second. Excuse me, I should have even paused that really, but you got to look at the ramen. So I don't know if you can see the ramen here. So talking about, let's try and move them. It's like kind of weird poker chips. You could play poker for ramen, and I believe people do play poker for ramen. Locked up, but you may remember this, the shrimp crackers. I bought this huge bag, and I really kind of bought it mainly for the bag. It was $4, I think, and again, a lot of calories in this, although I have eaten the entire bag over the course of the week, snacking on after I come back from work. But we did have a look, we've got quite a lot of calories in this one bag, as well as some iron and some proteins and other stuff. But I'm going to see if I can get all these ramen into this bag, crush them down prison style and empty them in, and see if we can downsize the 24 ramen noodles into the one shrimp cracker bag, and then we can put that into another container and forget about it. So that's a little project, and you may even see a time-lapse video for this. I haven't done a time-lapse video in a while, so they're quite fun to do. Well, be doing that at some point, and that's a little tip for you how to store ramen. So there you go. This video is pretty much done and dusted, so I'm not gonna attempt to try and bring this up to the 15 mark, but we might try and keep it going to 14 minutes. I don't know why I've got this little thing and OCD going at the moment with my videos. I kind of was a little bit like this at the beginning of the YouTube the start of my YouTube days as a thrift store prepper, trying to keep them to a round number, but over the weeks and months since, I've long since forgotten about that. But I don't know why this week, for some reason, it seems to be one of those little things that's on my mind. That's killed a few seconds at least of rambling, as we do close up to the 14-minute mark. And with that, Thrift Fam, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you did, and see you next time. It's a shit video production for the TSP.